cold as fuck outside. I'm freezing. I'm scared. But the sun is out. The sun is out. So let me yap. Let's have a conversation. Why do y'all love to hate the girlies? No, explain. No, it's fine. Tell me. Because this obviously has been omnipresent. This has been everywhere. But especially with the discourse around Hailey Bailey, Sky Jackson, Flamily, I don't know, all these young black actresses, rappers, whatever, getting pregnant, unwedded lay, like no ring. And I understand that obviously sparks discourse because that reflects on, okay, black femininity, black family structures, all of those ideas. It makes sense that it sparks discourse. What was surprising to me and frustrating, why y'all being so mean, bro? Like, why you gonna be so rude? It's, what? Because I hear everywhere like, oh, she's just baby mama, get married. All of a sudden, these women are devalued because they're not married. Oh, so we're going back in time. Oh, we're running back because how does that make sense? Let's set the scene. You're telling me these girlies were like, okay, hugely successful, we love the vibe, we're here supporting, and then there's a guy, a partner, or whoever, where we've been saying, why is he here? Like, everybody been dragging him from the streets to the bush to the streets. Fuck. Like, there's no business being here. But now the solution to that is tie yourself to him contractually forever and ever. How does that make sense? So this man who is not good enough for her and doesn't portray the qualities we want to see, now with a ring he's gonna change. It's like a poof, a little wishy wish. Like, are you okay? I'm so like, I don't see that. This is not a thought out argument. Like, I don't know why we are not going the full way. Let's think with this. Okay. Different aspects. There are different aspects to that. So there is this idea that marriage automatically affords stability, which is just not true. I thought we've been there, done that, like so many of us. I'm so sorry. We have seen the married single mothers. Because what you mean, you have a ring, you allegedly have a man, but he ain't here. And if he's here, he's not present. It's just another person you have to take care of. What? Wow. There is this mystified idea of, okay, as long as it's a two-parent household, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be perfect. Let's demonize single mothers. It's like, as long as it's a stable household, you can raise a stable child. Yes, because even a single parent household, if you have the village around you, if you have the support around you, if you have the financial means, if you have resources, that can bring forth a stable child. Not, it's the two parents in the household, but it's traumatizing. They're violent. They hate each other. They hate you. Okay, so now we're all traumatized. So this idea that marriage immediately affords stability, I don't know where that comes from. Like, I don't know where we're doing the calculations. Also, since when has a ring ever stopped someone from working out? Ever stopped a man? Because all these outside children, all these different families, yes, technically, with the legalities involved, it is harder to go. It is harder to leave. But is it ever impossible? Has it ever been impossible? Yeah. Also, when we're talking about stability and like safety for whom? Because now if you are hitched up with somebody who is unsafe for you, like you're either just unhappy or it is actually unsafe, it's so hard to get out of these situations anyways. Now you want it to be legally involved. Fun. Because we love how the law supports survivors. Yeah. No, but let me actually go back to my girlies and let's bring nuance back. Let's bring nuance back into the conversation and how about we talk about the class aspect? How about we talk about how these girlies, low-key my age mates, I see you, but definitely not classmates. Like, it's a tax bracket that does not touch me. Yeah, so they have different resources. Can we agree to afford women agency and be like, oh, I think you had to think about that and were aware what you are able to do and not to do. With the financial assets that you have, oh yeah, A1 medical care, you got this. Night nannies, day nannies, daycare, everything you need, everything you want, you can provide that for you and your child. So I would naturally think, yes, She was like sitting there like, oh, let me have a think. These are my options. This is how I know I can provide for my child. This is how I know I can do this. It's a difference of me with my student budget and a cost of living crisis, and someone who is contracted by Disney. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, you see how there's levels to this. Yeah. So let's afford our girlies the agency. Going back, like, no, we're not going back. We never go back. Let's spin this idea further. Yeah. Okay. Financially extremely privileged resources. Yeah. So we have established as a community these YNs now. Bombs. This man, why is he here? We've been talking about that. And now you want her to open-eyed be like, yeah, have access to my finances. Be legally tied. Yes, I will take on debt. What? What? Yes, prenups exist. I am not a lawyer, I don't know. But it can't fully protect you from everything. There's also just another aspect you would have to take into account. And another one, alimony. Did we forget about alimony? Like the person who is financially more privileged having to be responsible, like take care of the other party, even after divorce, specifically after divorce. Like, what you mean? What you mean I'm paying for your lifestyle? Are you sick? Are you sick? Are you actually sick? I'm just paying for your lifestyle. You're not even here. What? And y'all, that's what y'all want to do. What? I'm so sorry. Like, are we okay? Are we okay as a people? Like, are we good? Like, let's break from the shackles, from this idea that mythically marriage is gonna afford stability, it's gonna afford security, it's gonna do all of that, because there is still work behind that. And don't take my words out of context, yeah? Don't do this to me. I'm not saying don't get married. That's not what I'm saying, bro. I'm never saying like, okay, go forth and prosper, get yourself a child. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you've got to be intentional who you have children with, who you build a life with, and who you partner with. You have to be intentional. And if the goal is marriage, be aware that marriage is the legal contract, okay? Understand it for what it is, and then make decisions based on that, and not just ideas, projections, and traumas that you are projecting onto, like, just dreams and wishes. You want to be a reality so bad. Let's please understand it in the fullness of it all. And I will repeat again, be intentional who you have a child with and who you then end up partnering up with, because we know in this society of misogyny that childbearing will always fall on the women. It will fall on the person with the uterus who can birth the child. Period. Is it fair? No. Is it scary? Yes. But that's why you gotta be aware, like, what are we doing? Just have nuance, have understanding. Okay? Thank you so much. Like, that's what I wanted to do. Another aspect, it's not necessarily only a race conversation. Like, yes, I know what we're doing and why we're having this conversation, the manner that we are having it, and is portrayed and perceived as such because it is constructed as such, but there's even more of class conversation than there's a race conversation. Obviously, the intersections of race and class will consequently lead to volatility and insecurity, and therefore a desire to have stability no matter what. But white people have children out of wedlock too. People in every community have instabilities. That is just a reality. There does not have to be this internalized misogynoir racism where we devalue our own just because we think like that is what we were led to believe. Like, no, we don't have to be this harsh and this cruel towards each other. There's no need to be this mean. Also, like in every tax bracket you will find this, just different communities, different classes have different ways to deal with specific situations. Period. And yeah, going back to being kind, how we communicate. Of course, these discourses are going to come up, but it's okay to be nice, It's fine. It's fine. You can literally say, I do not agree with the decisions you're making, but I still love and care for you. What? I know. What? Please, yeah, let's take care.